So we have a fight coming up August 17th with Caleb Plant versus Trevor Mccumby. This should be an interesting fight. Feel like Caleb Plant's coming in right now on a hot streak as far as his confidence. He's just now starting to hit his stride as far as fighting these elite guys. I know Mccumby's not considered an elite guy. He's undefeated. Um, he's a guy who haven't really been tested as far as hitting the canvas multiple times, having to get up and actually win a fight. So we're gonna see if that's gonna be the situation as far as Caleb Plant. But I think Caleb Plant right now he's hitting his stride as far as his skill set right now, where he's comfortable at. He knows what he's good at, what what he does best, and I feel like his jab is definitely one of the best jabs in boxing. Keeps a lot of guys at distance. They don't really run inside, try to exchange with him. Not really, if you really look at the fights. They will try to break him down over time to the body. Um, has a decent chin. I haven't really seen him get rocked that many times. He's taking some decent punches. I would say most guys in boxing have decent chins. I know a lot of people don't give credit for that, but yeah, over time it depends on what the matchups are. But most of these guys have decent chins when it comes to withstanding some damage. I feel like Caleb Plants, he's definitely showed that even though he got stopped by Canelo. I feel like he did a lot in that fight to keep things going. But with a guy like Mccumby, he's gonna just be able to work on some things like his boxing, his like having a little ring rust. I know he's been in there recently, but not more so recent. Just working some ring rust and try to get his feet back up under him. I feel like he's gonna go to the body a lot. He's not gonna headhunt with this guy. I don't know if Mccumby's gonna be aggressive at like he usually is. If he is, it's gonna be a short night. I would say a fourth round knockout. But if he's gonna be boxing a little more different, moving lateral, like I expect him to, I feel like it'll be a lot longer. Um, Caleb Plant doesn't have to chase this guy, but it's going to be some situations where he might have him hurt and he might have to figure out. I've seen him, if he does get hurt, he will try to get on the back foot and try to move around a little bit. Mccumby will, so he can basically take your best shot. But you got to be able to add on to that. You got to counter a lot with this guy, and Caleb Plant's a very good counter puncher. I feel like the hand speed and power is gonna be at an advantage. So Mccumby, he gonna have some trouble. His feet is not that all that good. But he's a game fighter though. He's gonna be in there. He's gonna be exchanging back and forth. He's not gonna lay down. You're gonna have to basically try to stop him in this fight. I feel like the referee is basically gonna have to jump in this fight, but I don't think it's going the distance. I feel like Mccumby's stamina isn't well prepared for a high tempo fight like this. Even though Caleb Plant's not gonna have a high punch output, I feel like the stamina he can take the fight to is gonna be too much for Mccumby. I don't feel like he's gonna be able. I don't even feel like Mccumby's gonna go to the body. If he does, I feel like he'll get caught very quickly. I don't think the hand speed is gonna be enough inside for him to try to fight inside. He's gonna have to try to fight at a distance. And I've seen a couple of things he's done overall. He'll throw some hooks, but most of all, he throws a slow jab and goes with an overhand right. Throws a 1-2. Doesn't really do much other than that. It works. You know, he has 21 knockouts in 28 fights, so it's doing enough to get the job done against the people he's faced. So he's not somebody to sleep against. I usually want to go the distance with some of these fights, but I feel like Caleb Plant can make some things happen in this fight. This guy's not going to come in on PEDs or nothing like that. And I'm not talking about Caleb Plant, I'm talking about Mccumby. He won't come in on PEDs, so I feel like it'll be a fair fight. So I feel like Caleb Plant with his skill set, it'll be an advantage. But I feel like Mccumby gonna be able to jab a little bit. I feel like he'll be able to jab a little bit. If he can find Caleb Plant with that right hand, he can give some trouble. He really could, but I don't know if the stamina is gonna be enough. I don't like his stamina, and I feel like his tempo really doesn't pick up enough throughout the fight. But I do think that he's so tricky that he could cause some issues. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to overlook this guy. He could cause some issues because he's very tricky. But I feel like he can get stopped in this fight around, I want to say the 7th to 9th round. I feel like that definitely can happen. But I feel like Caleb Plant could do an excellent job in this fight. Go in there, stop him, go to the body, cause some trouble. Make the referee jump in eventually because it'll be exchanging too much. But I feel like he'll be able to stop him. I feel like he doesn't have enough. But that's all I got, man. Like and subscribe.